Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms.
Okay, hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Maria. I read 5 books this month, which I don't know if that's a lot for you, but it's a lot for me. I think I said in my last video that if I just read 1 book, then that's enough. How many books do I want to read for January? I think I'm gonna set the goal to at least 1. 1 is already a huge accomplishment, and if I can read 1 book in January, that is already good. And I ended up reading 5, which yay! 2 of them I ended up making a reading vlog, which is coming out soon. This video is basically the books I read in January and the books I want to read. I kind of want to make this like a little series that I do just so that I can keep track of all the books that I've read. Comment what you read this month, how many books you've read, what books you want to read in the next month, and we can just have a little conversation down below. That's pretty much it. Let's get started. First book I ended up reading is Normal People by Sally Rooney. Finally, I've read this book. It's been recommended to me on Book Talk probably almost once a week here and there. It's a very short read. If you don't already know, Normal People is basically realistic depiction of characters growing up and having feelings for each other, but apparently life gets in the way. That is exactly what this book is. Again, very realistic. I honestly thought this was gonna be a romance. I wasn't wrong, but I also wasn't right. You guys definitely have to wait for my reading vlog to see in depth what I actually felt. I really did like this book. I read it in 1 day. I understand why it's hyped on TikTok. It's just very relatable and the characters are vulnerable, and you can just find yourself reading one-liners and being like, whoa, I've been through this, I felt this. If you're into heartbreak, then I guess pick it up. After I read this book, I picked up You've Reached Sam, another freaking sad book that was recommended to me on Book Talk, because where else do I get my recommendations? Also, somebody recommended me to make a reading vlog on this, and I will be posting it again very soon. This is about a girl who sadly loses her boyfriend. While she's grieving, she calls him and he picks up even though he's dead, and it's, I guess, their last chance to say goodbye. I freaking bawled my eyes out. This is one of the saddest shit I've ever read. Probably because it's also one of my biggest fears, like losing a loved one, and I just had to live through it while reading this book. I still think about it. My heart still aches when I think about it. If I could go back in time and not read it. I'm an emotional person, so that means I'm an emotional reader. I pick up books on the spot. I hardly ever make TBRs or plan out books I want to read because it never goes as planned, and I just read what I want to read at that exact moment. That's why I want to make a TBR and see how bad it goes, but hopefully it'll go as planned. I am currently reading Where the Crawdads Sing. I'm not done. I absolutely love it so far. I went into this not knowing what it's about, but apparently it is a murder mystery. I love the writing and the scenery where the book is just set and the words that the author uses. You know those videos on TikTok, like the aesthetic of this book? I can literally like picture it in my head, feel like I'm actually there. So yeah, I can't wait to finish this book, but I'm also trying to just savor it because it's such an interesting read. I am those type of people who read 2 books at the same time. Won't get bored if I read 2 books. So while I've been reading Where the Crawdads Sing, I've also picked up the Mindfuck series. Those little videos on TikTok like describing like the plot.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
And I was like, oh my god, I have to pick it up. So I started reading it and I absolutely loved it. It is about a serial killer. She's a woman serial killer who has her reasons for killing men, but then she ends up falling in love with an FBI agent, and I'm currently on the 2nd book. I think I'm gonna do a reading vlog because I have no idea what to expect, and I haven't seen like any reading vlogs here on YouTube about it, so let me know if I should. That's all the books I've read in January. Honestly, very proud of myself for reading this much, and these are the books that I am gonna read in February, or like my TBR and what I want to read in February. The Mindfuck series has 5 books and I already read 2, so I have 3 more to read. So I want to read those 3. I also want to read All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. I've heard you guys, don't worry, I will be reading this book. I will be making a reading vlog. This is probably one of the most recommended books in the comment section for me to read. Hopefully I'll be reading this in February, as well as The Love Hypothesis. It's everywhere. I finally got my hands on it because it's so hard to freaking get books in the Philippines, but super excited for this one. And the last book I want to read is On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. I read a little quote from this book and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. It's pretty short, so I have no worries whether or not I can finish it on time. Now we are upping it up a little bit and doing 6 books. I feel like I can do it. Wish me luck and let me know what else you guys want me to read and what your TBR is for February.
Places, my love, she sits. My love is waiting to set me free. Do you believe the realest things don't take up spaces?
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch any of my reading vlogs, I'll have them linked in the description. I hope to see you guys on my normal people reading vlog, which is coming up right after this video. So thank you guys so much for watching and please like and subscribe. Bye!